Really hard to pinpoint here. You see, trash, right? Extreme trash here, right? So what I can do here right now, I have a Deus 2. I'm in sensitive full tones. I just got here a minute ago. So what I can do is I can reject all that foil and only hear the coins and the pull tabs, right? It's just too much of a chaos right here, right? This is a good spot to find rings. And the only way I would be able to find a ring in here, that if it's deeper, if I would have to dig out all that trash, right? All this trash needs to come out. And I've been just picking up foil, lots of foil off the surface here, just so I can hear some coins pop out, right? I've been picking up just a few pieces of foil here and there, you know, the larger piece of foil. But what I want to do is I want to reject all this chaos, right, in full tones. So I can just go over and discriminate that stuff out, right? So am I going for a gold ring in here? With the Deus 1, I can raise my frequency up and still discriminate here and still hit on those gold rings, because the gold rings will read up in their 80s, right? If I'm in, you know, 31 kilohertz frequency. With the Deus 2, I cannot do that because it's a normalized detection ID. So even if I raise my frequency up, I'm not going to get those high tones on that gold. And all that foil, I can reject all this foil here on the surface with the Deus 2, but I'm also rejecting out those gold rings, right? Those gold rings read up in the 30s to the 50s, and that's what all this foil is reading up at. And if I have my Deus 1 small coil, 5x9 elliptical coil, I can raise it up to 31 kilohertz frequency and discriminate up to 60, right? Discriminate up to 60, and all those gold rings and all those coins, I'll just get pretty much all the rings, the pull tabs, and the larger pieces of jewelry, right? I have a very slim chance of getting jewelry in this spot right now as it is, because there's just so much foil. But I can discriminate here. So I can discriminate up to 64, 65, just to start out with, right? I normally don't discriminate up this high, but I want to eliminate all that junk, right? I just want to get the coins out first, right? See, all that foil is gone, right? I can't hear any of that foil. So I want to get all the rings and the coins out first, right? By discriminating, right? I don't want to hear all that chaos, right? It's too much to take in, right? It's a coin right there. Come on. It's a coin right there, right? I normally don't discriminate this high, I'm telling you, right? But there's so much trash here, it's just unreal. But there's a lot of coins too, right? So if I get a tone, right here, it's either going to be a pull tab, a ring, or a coin, right? Eliminate all that chaos, right? Or a bullet, one of the two. Basically the higher conductors, right? It's a bullet right there, 30-aught, or I don't know what it is, but a bullet, right? A higher conductor. Right? If I get any tone, I will be hitting on something higher conductor, right? Or a mid conductor, right? Another coin, right there. Right there. There's another one right here, right next to the iron. Right? Another coin. Oh, I just dropped it. Where in the heck did it go? Right there, another coin. Junk. That's junk right there. A beaver tail. All right. That beaver tail is older than me, right? So if I know I'm finding a beaver tail that shallow right there, there could be a gold ring or there could be a silver ring here, right? Something's being discriminated out there, but I'm still gonna try to find this one, right? Might be really tough to find here, right there on the surface. Now, I don't want to discriminate out the nickels either, so, all right. It's a pull tab right there, see that? Right there. So if I know I'm getting pull tabs and ring pulls, I probably won't be missing a gold ring, right? Because it's in the same range. That one was kind of hard. That one was kind of hard to pinpoint. So I can go down to 57 now and see if I get a lot of crackling and popping. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit more crackling and popping. Right, so it's livening it up a little bit here, right? Oh, really? Jim found a wheat penny. Right there. Right next to this iron right here. See the iron right there? Bottle cap right there. So let's try underneath the bleachers here. Probably gonna be a lot of junk here. Bottle cap right there. Watch my head here. It's just too much chaos, right? With all the foil over in that area, right? So I can just reject some of that junk there, right? And I'll show you what it sounds like at full tones, minus 6.4, right? I'm at 57 right now, so I'll remember 57 is doing pretty good, right? Minus 6.4 discrimination. Right. Full tone, right? Some foil there, right? But I can pick out those higher conductors a lot faster if I'm discriminating that way. Another bottle cap. See, that bottle cap sounds a lot different when I'm discriminating the iron out. See, let's do it. Now watch what it sounds like if I'm discriminated up high at 57, right? I'll go to 65 because I think it was performing a little bit better at 64 here. Now listen to this bottle cap. I'm not getting as much high squeaks, right? And it's right on the surface. A steel bottle cap, right on the surface. So that iron range helps out a lot if you're not in a super trashy spot like this, right? Or that the iron range helps out a lot to discriminate it out, right? discriminating out all those undesirable targets, like all that foil, massive nails here on the surface, right? But if I'm discriminated to start with up in this range, I wouldn't know that I'm over a really good spot here, because those targets could be junk, right? So I usually like being discriminated down low. 8.7, how about that? See how much trash is here, right? Not near as much trash right here. So another coin right here. Sounding kind of junky. It's kind of sound like a bottle cap. Sounding really very junky. Come on. I can't. It's another ring pull right there. Ring pull without the beaver tail on it. The beaver tail's probably down here somewhere. This ground is really hard here. It's a nail right there. Big nail. Look at that. See that? Big nail. Right? Right next to a beaver tail. Smashed it out. Right? That's what I'm talking about, man. Going right here. Bottle cap. Watch my head. Screamer right here.
Good under here?
Not yet. What the heck is that? Some foil on the surface. I think that's what it was. There's some can slaw. Screamer in the gravel. Right here. It's down here. It's deeper. Sounds really small. Oh man, this is gonna be hard to find.
Found a wheat penny and a Canadian quarter.
Oh, Jim found a quarter, man. Beaver tail right there. A beaver tail, man. Freaking crazy. This can be a really good spot, man. I found a couple ring pulls already. They're right near the surface.
I found a wheat penny like 4 inches deep and a Canadian quarter right beside it.
Oh yeah. Junk. Right. Big iron right there. See that? Big iron. Big piece of iron right there. Part to a sink. I don't even know why the heck that's out here, man. That's kind of weird. Junk. It's a fence clip right there. Some junk there. Pick it up. Discrimination has its places, but I really like minus 6.4 discrimination. Really, I do. I like knowing if it's iron or not, you know. I'll go to minus. I'll go to minus here. I'll go to minus. I'm at 8.7, so I have all the iron discriminated out. Basically all the nails and the medium-sized iron. I'll just go to minus 6.4 discrimination. There's a fence clip right next to a huge piece of iron right there. So there's a piece of aluminum right there. Look. Get it away from the iron, right? Something very big there. So I'll move it closer, right? Move it away from the iron, right? Very trashy spot here. There's something else right there. It's junk. Iron, right? This is something that I had discriminated out when I was discriminating right here. So there's a fine tuning of the discrimination. It's part of a fence clip right there, right? Right there. Spots like this are some of my most favorite times to hunt, right? Because it's just really active, right? I want to hear beeps, right? I don't really like going in open fields. It's not really my style to go in open fields with a big old coil. I like hearing some tones, right? I like having some fun, digging some targets out, not being out in the open field, swinging forever, getting one target out per hour. How many targets you got out there, Jim?
Not many.
Right? He said not many. So, is this going to be a better spot out to hunt out here in the field? Never know. Might find a gold ring out here. Thank you for watching.